Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Just Nerds here, and school is finally out for summer. And with summer brings the beach, hanging out with friends, and above all, a new batch of anime for us to enjoy. I've been eagerly anticipating this season for quite a few reasons, and the shows on this list are why I just can't wait to get started. Number 4. Orange. Orange follows Takamiya Naho, a high school girl entering the 11th grade. On her first day of school, she receives a letter claiming to be from herself 10 years in the future. The letter says that there will be a new student in her class named Kakeru, and that she must watch over him to save him from a terrible future. She initially writes off the letter as nonsense, but when Kakeru actually appears, Takamiya starts to take it seriously and begins to ask herself what kind of future awaits Kakeru, and how can she save him from his terrible fate. So I like a good romantic story, and this looks pretty good so far. I've heard that the manga is great, so I'm excited to check it out. The director, Hiroshi Hamasaki, is most known for directing Steins Gate, and with that, I feel that Orange will be a really good adaptation and will tell a really heartwarming story. Number 3. Mob Psycho 100. Mob Psycho 100 revolves around Mob, a boy with psychic powers who will explode if his emotional capacity reaches 100%. Due to that, he keeps his emotions and powers in check and makes sure to never stand out. So that very short description is really all I have on the story itself. But the most important thing to mention is that the original manga was made by the creator of One Punch Man, which was one of the best shows of last year. On top of that, Mob Psycho is being produced by Studio Bones, who have seriously been killing it with their shows lately. Other than that, the series composition is done by Hiroshi Seko, who's worked on Awari no Seraph, Ajin, and last season's Kabaneri. And the director is Yuzuru Tachikawa, who's primarily known as the original creator and director of Death Parade, which was also such an amazing anime last year. With the reputation of the original creator, the main staff working on it, and just the sheer talent that Studio Bones has to offer, Mob Psycho 100 has all the necessary pieces to become an awesome anime with the potential to become one of the best shows of 2016, just like One Punch Man last year. Number 2. Shikokugeki no Soma, Season 2. There's not much I can say about this except that it's the second season to one of my favorite shows of last year. After watching this cooking anime filled with ridiculous fan service, I grew to love it along with its characters that participated in insane cooking competitions, even though I was initially turned off by its ecchi aspects. And not hentai, which some pointed out to me I accidentally said in my top 10 anime of 2015 video, my mistake. But honestly, Season 1 surprised me so much, and I hope Season 2 does the same. Number 1. Danganronpa 3, The End of Hope's Peak Academy. For my number 1 choice, I'm including both the future and despair arcs of Danganronpa 3. For those who don't know, Danganronpa 3 is split into 2 parts. The future arc, which serves as a sequel following the characters from the first game, and the despair arc, which serves as a prequel following the characters from the second game. It's weird because I guess they're technically 2 shows and they air during the same week but on different days, but the 2 arcs air during the summer season and they're both called Danganronpa 3, so I'm viewing them as one show, which I do have to admit is a bit confusing. Anyways, the original Danganronpa on the PS Vita was a game that I just fell in love with, making it one of my favorite games on the system. However, the anime adaptation was not very well received by fans of the game, and even though I didn't hate it like so many others, I do have to admit that it wasn't the best representation of the game. But after that, I went on to play the next 2 games in the series, which were also amazing games that did such a great job in fleshing out the story. So as a huge fan of the series, I can't wait until the Danganronpa 3 anime. Being able to complete the story of the original Danganronpa 1 cast and taking a look back at the fall of the Danganronpa 2 cast is something that I'm really excited for. And for fans of the game who didn't enjoy the original anime, the game's creator, who is also supervising the anime, has confirmed that Danganronpa 3 is catering to those who have played the games rather than newcomers, which is seriously great to hear. However, for those who have only seen the anime and nothing else, this may not be the best fit for you. I'm sure you can still find some enjoyment in it, but just know that you might be lost on certain details. My biggest worry though is that since this isn't an adaptation and is actually continuing the story from where the game left off, I hope it's good, because if it isn't, that's not going to end very well. Especially since we already know that the next Danganronpa game will be taking an entirely new direction for the story. But like I said before, the original creator and writer of the game series, Kazutaka Kodaka, will be overseeing the anime, so that means it is still in the right hands. Let's just hope that they don't mess it up. But despite all my worries, as a huge fan of the Danganronpa series, I can't wait to fill in the final pieces of the story and continue the epic struggle between hope and despair. And that's my most anticipated summer anime of 2016. I've been looking forward to this season for a long time, and I can't wait. This summer's going to be great, and I hope you're excited as well. And when the new season starts, I will be posting my thoughts on all the shows I watch on Twitter, so if that interests you, you should check us out on Twitter by clicking the link in the description below. So that's it for now, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.